Hi, everybody. I'm JD Martin.
And I'm Jan Garrett. Here we are in our living room welcoming you once again, Saturday Songs and Stories. It's the middle of April, and we're sheltering at home, and so far so good. Hope you guys are doing well. It's really interesting at this point. I think that some people are getting a little restless, maybe, and wanting to like move things along. Let's get this thing over and get to the next whatever it is. And the truth is, we just have to stay here. We are not going anywhere. And that reminds me of a really good song that you wrote. So tell them about that.
So in the late 90s, I was living in Los Angeles, and I was being actually paid to write songs. Actually paid to write hit songs, but no matter. I had a great publisher. Her name is Judy Stakey. And she would set me up occasionally with these songwriting dates, like with really good writers. And the one I want to talk about today was with an amazing writer named Paul Williams. I'm sure you've heard of Paul and his songs. Songs like Evergreen and Rainy Days and Mondays and The Rainbow Connection and many, many, many more. So the day that Paul and I got together, it was very nice. It was, comfortable, and we tried some different song ideas. And what?
I'm so
you
sorry.
Want to interrupt me?
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm really interested because you've really done a lot of work in Nashville and whatnot with co-writing. So you know a lot about how to write with other people. So I'm curious, you get somebody like Paul, who may be a little intimidating. How do you start? Do you know what I mean? Do you just have a big idea lyrically, or do you start with the music? Or, sometimes people say you start with a phrase or a title. Mm-hmm. So
you just answered my question.
Well, go ahead. Tell them about this.
Yeah, so you start wherever you are, actually, of course. So it's like, you can start with an idea, you can start with a title, you can start with a piece of music, start with nothing. And I don't remember what we started with on the first time that Paul and I got together, but I know we ran a couple of different things that, when you've written a lot of songs, you can kind of tell early on whether something is worth your time or not. So anyway, we were at the end of our appointment that day, and Paul said, "Well, may not be today." And we said, "Whoa, what a great idea. What a great title, actually." So eventually we got back together and we worked on that idea and that title. I want to say that he's a sweetheart of a person with the biggest heart in the world and very kind, and he and I were able to write a number of different songs together. But this is one of my favorites, and it's never been a hit song, but
Not yet.
It's a favorite of mine and a lot of other people too. So I like to say that, I gained a friend. I lost the publishing deal eventually, but here I am able to sing for you guys today, and I'm glad to have you with me.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Where's your shaker? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been lost, I've been broken, beaten by the road, searching for a willing heart, arms to share my load. I am a true believer, I will find my way. Hold me, faith, it may not be the day. Oh, my enemies are nameless, just voices in my head, memories that track me down, find me in my bed. If I could just embrace them, they might fade away. Hold me, faith, it may not be today. In my dreams, I'm a warrior for the light. In my dreams, the way is always clear. But here tonight, I question everything tonight. Now I struggle over choices and the wreckage of my past. Life has brought me to my knees. I've learned to pray at last. I'm still a true believer, 'cause I will find my way. Hold me, faith, it may not be today. Oh, hold me, faith, it may not be today. Hold me, faith. May not be today.
Thanks.
Thank you all.